Alrighty, hello YouTube and the rest of the internets. This is a special edition on my channel. I'm going to call this Fresh Trade Friday. This Rpod is a 2021 model 193. Just came in. You're going to see some things on this video that are going to be kind of different from other videos because, as you know, with the RV industry in its current state right now, things are moving extremely quick. So this has not been through detail yet, hasn't been through service yet. It's kind of good though, because you're actually going to see this travel trailer, even though it's a 2021, pre-owned 2021, that was a trade-in. You're going to see it in its raw state. You'll see what I mean as we go along in this video. That being said, this Rpod and Rpods in general are one of my favorite travel trailers out there. Extremely versatile. Really meant to go where a lot of other of your standard kind of travel trailers, kind of like this Salem right here. This Rpod's kind of meant to go where your standard travel trailers can't really go. And I'll explain that a little bit more. All right, let's get started. First off, we have a fiberglass finish on the outside. You do have a front windshield, electric tongue jack. You do have one propane tank and one battery. What's really nice about these Rpods is you also do have a battery disconnect switch, so you don't have to worry about your batteries being slowly drained. Looks like they put a cool little holder right here for their 7-way plug. That's nice. You also have the rock guard up front. Let's move around here. Like I said, I'm sorry I couldn't pull this out and display it kind of more in the open. Just came in. I open up the pass-through storage here. It is magnetized, no clips. You got your cool Rpod frog, pretty neat. In here we have some front storage. It is gonna be a pass-through storage. What you're seeing there is the grill, and it looks like a little stand for the outside of the Rpod. Aluminum steps, nicer than the old Flexco steel ones. A little bit more resistant to rust over time. We have the off-road tires as well as the fenders. Big grip handle, always comes in handy if you have too many sodas on the campsite. Outdoor speakers for all your tunes. Of course, an electric awning for easy setup. Also, right over here, I want to touch on the construction again. Your exterior is fiberglass. However, what's behind there is what's called Azdel. Now, what Azdel is basically, it's a resin that they use in place of the Luan backing. What makes Azdel special versus Luan is Azdel is going to be water resistant, whereas that Luan is going to kind of tend to hold more water. You'll see some other fiberglass trailers out there that kind of get puffy. When that Luan, if there is some water touching that Luan, it's going to kind of swell up a little bit, where the Azdel is going to be a little bit more resistant to that. It's a little bit more expensive than using Luan. However, like I said, it's moisture wicking, and it's also a little bit better for the environment versus using that Luan, the Luan wood backing. So the Azdel is going to run behind that fiberglass. Then you'll hit the foam block insulation, aluminum framing, another layer of Azdel, and then the interior of your interior wall. Let's come around here. This is the back of your refrigerator. And it looks like you have a little spray port here, little hose to wash off pets, your feet, dirt, stuff like that. You also do have a black tank flush on this travel trailer. Quick explanation on that. The black tank flush, there's a sprinkler head in your actual black tank. Please use your garden hose. Do not use your drinking hose to plug into your black tank. Never ever mix drinking and anything black tank related. Anyways, once you put a water source or a water hose into there, you have a sprinkler head inside the black tank. Run the water. Sprinkler head's going to activate and clean up all the stuff off the side of that black tank for you. So what that's going to do is help with sanitary conditions and obviously smell. With it getting hotter up here in the Pacific Northwest, those black tank smells will be activated. So it's important to keep your black tanks flushed and clean if you don't want to smell the smells of smelliness. This is a water heater vent or exhaust, excuse me. Back of the trailer right here, we are going to have an off-road tire or a spare tire. You will have a Maxxair vent cover up top. What's nice is you can keep your bathroom vent cover open, and if it's raining as you're going down the road, you don't have to worry about any kind of water getting in there, or if you're parked, right? So those come in actually really in handy, especially if you're off-grid and you just want to get some ventilation, some air moving through there, and you don't have to worry about water coming in. You do have a roof ladder on this unit, as well as a backup prep camera. Simply unscrew this panel right here. You can buy the camera, excuse me, you can buy the camera, plug it in. It's all wireless, boom, now you have a backup camera that's wireless attached to the tow vehicle, or the monitor will be in your tow vehicle, so you can see where you're going when you're backing up. Let's attempt to climb up on the roof. I'm gonna try to do this without falling and injuring myself. Okay. Oh man. So as you can see on the roof, we do have an AC as well as a solar panel. That is a vent from your toilet, for your bathroom. And there's the max air cover for the fan. Let's try to get down. Okay, success. Alrighty. Like I said, we have a little more storage over here. My apologies, that's going to be locked. But you do have your storage compartment right there, as well as your gray and black tank valves down below. This model does feature a little slide out, as well as 2 bunks. I'd highly recommend, if you ever buy a travel trailer with a slide, please get yourself a slide topper to prevent debris and things getting on top of your slide. It's much easier than having to take a broom and sweep it off that way. Let's keep working around. Oh, you do have a 6-gallon water heater. And we're gonna move around. And here's your city water connections, as well as your freshwater tank fill, if you're gonna go off grid. Here are your weights. And it looks like we're right at about, what would you say here? 3,700 pounds dry, roughly. What makes that nice is, you know, your mid-sized SUVs, even like some like your bigger vans, like I think like the Honda vans can tow this. You know, Jeep Grand Cherokees can tow it. Obviously, your half tons can tow it. So you don't need a big old 3/4 or 1-ton truck to tow something like this around. All right, let's go inside. Like I said, this is in its raw state. Has not been cleaned or nothing yet. Just came in. Okay, let's do a quick kind of walkthrough, and I'll touch on some more stuff. Okay, so let's start up here. What's nice about this particular one, it looks like they went with the 12-volt television. What benefits you on that right there is you can run that straight off the battery. Let's see what's on TV. Turn that on. You have a Murphy bed set up in this one, in this particular floor plan. Got some old school TV running off the antenna. Depending where you're at, you can actually pick up a lot of TV stations just off the antenna, which is nice. Oldies but goodies, right? Turn that off. So you have the bed right here that is a Murphy bed. Simply, if you want to make this back into a couch, fold that over. This backboard comes up. And then you just use that little clip right there. Let's see if I can just not break anything. Perfect. And then this is kind of your, I call it like a gaucho couch or a jackknife couch, right? Simply grab the back. Okay. Or the front first. There we go. Gotta be smarter than the couch. There we go. Now we have a couch. You also have some storage underneath, which is nice. This table over here is going to be freestanding. Me personally, I probably, if I own this trailer myself, this would probably be more of an outside table just for putting snacks or plates or whatever when you're hanging out outside. But you can use it on the inside. We do have another couch right here. I believe this also will make into an additional bed if needed. So you can actually sleep up to, 5 people in this Rpod. Pretty cool. Yep. Boom. Super easy. Okay. And no storage under there. But, like I said, easy to set up the couch into a bed and vice versa. And I'll scoot the table over. This table folds up pretty easy if you want to stow it or just leave it wherever. Over to our bunks. Kind of two standard, I guess I'll call those like a Navy bunk, right? And like I said, it looks like whoever had this first did a little decorating. Something like that should be hopefully pretty easy removable without damaging the stuff. Let me see. Yeah, that should be fine. Take off. And the little hooks they put here, pretty cool. And you have some storage. Oh, that's nice. I like this. Anytime you have pull-out drawers with your gliders on the side. Cool. And you have some overhead storage there as well. Simply follow the molding to figure out where your slide outs are at. And obviously, whenever you're bringing it in or extending your slide, make sure the interior and exterior portions around that slide out are clear and free of obstruction. When I first got started in this industry, the service department loved me because I had a habit of breaking things. I like to think I've learned a little bit, but I don't know. Anyways, another little pantry, I guess, next to the fridge. That's your furnace right down below. But it's a deep pantry. I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm about 6'3", 300 pounds. I mean, that's pretty deep. Okay. You do have a separate freezer. And your refrigerator. Oh, yeah. This needs some cleaning. Whew. It is, yep, seen it in its real form. And we open up some more cabinets here. And you do have a 2-burner cooktop with the glass cover, stove that's going to run for propane, as well as a cover, a range cover. I love these sinks. Nice and deep, and they recessed them. So easy cleanup. Also take note, you don't have that T-molding countertop. It's a seamless countertop for you. So you don't have to worry about like stuff getting gunked up in there over time. Cover that too. Okay. And you're gonna have some more storage underneath your sink. Looks like those black things are the cargo nets. I'm not sure where those will go on this one, but they go somewhere. Those cargo nets are really handy. Makes it easy to get to whatever kind of items. Oh, they're probably gonna go, I'm thinking, right there. So it'll keep anything from, as you're traveling, moving around, you don't want to have all your flip-flops and your shoes scattered about once you get to your destination. So those do come in handy. No oven on this particular trailer, but you do have a convection microwave. So obviously you can do your Hot Pockets, standard microwave popcorn stuff, and you can do some cooking with it too. Does pretty good with meats actually. Baking, I hear different things from different folks. I've used these convections for like zapping meat and stuff like that. I've never baked in them, so if you want to drop a comment down below in this video, let me know if you've ever baked with one of these and let me know your experience. What's nice about this is, I mean, most people, the reason we don't get an oven anymore, or you're starting to see ovens go away altogether, excuse me, is because, one, a lot of campers don't use them. Two, if you're camping, especially in the summertime, that oven is just going to heat up the entire portion of this trailer, especially a small trailer. So yeah, so the convection I think is a lot more utilitarian than the oven. Right over here is kind of a cool thing. You have a little kick cover. So if you want to sweep up anything, just kick that cover up down there, or the vent, and sweep your stuff in there into your central vac system right there. You also have an attachment for a hose if you wanted to go that route too. Me personally, I'd probably just use an old school broom and sweep it on out. It's not too big of a trailer. And it looks like we have no carpet in here, guys and gals and folks. Also, another thing on this, I don't see any cuts in the floor, which is also really nice. On a lot of travel trailers, RVs in general, you'll see the vents for your furnace in the cut in the floor. The problem is sometimes people with, like, I had a customer who traded in a trailer with that, and she had a cat, and the cat had vomited it into the furnace. And unfortunately, that trailer, I think, had to be wholesaled because you couldn't really get the cat puke smell out of it too easily. Also, like, I know sometimes little kids playing with like marbles or I don't know what kids play with, like kids puzzles or little toys. They'll drop them down in there and stuff like that. So with this, no cuts in the floor, nothing can get gummed up down there. We're gonna go in the bathroom. The shower, I'm gonna let you know ahead. We'll see a little spill. Nothing too big of a deal, just looks kind of gross. But toilet, and we do have storage for your towels, bathroom, toiletries, things like that. So they had a conditioner holder, and it looks like it did fall off. And now we have a bunch of conditioner over the floor, so it smells like kind of smells like a super cuts in here right now or something like that. Simple curtain. Probably the reason why you didn't go with the glass cover on this one is to keep that weight down, as this is considered kind of like a lightweight style travel trailer. Here's the top of that fan that we're looking out from the outside. And like I said, when it's raining, you want to keep airflow, or you're not plugged into shoreline power. This fan just kind of keeps that airflow really nice. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, another thing on these Rpods. It's actually a lot of travel trailers and RVs in general, but they're doing a really good job of lately. Look at the 110s. You have a 110 USB there, another 110, a 110. You also do have an inverter on this, which is awesome. So your solar panel's gonna keep a charge on your batteries. That inverter, I can't recall the size of it. I'm sure it's not very big. You might be able to charge some laptops, things like that, off your inverter using your 110. The inverter, what it does is it's gonna convert or invert your battery power into usable 110 power. Really, really handy, especially when you're dry camping. I know most RVers don't dry camp that much. It's kind of a small niche community, but I think it's a really cool thing to have if you just want to get away, especially this camping season coming up, as a lot of your regular RV parks are going to be full. So I think BLM camping and camping off grid, stuff like that, is going to come into handy. So these inverters will probably get some more talking, some more popularity, I'm sure, in the coming months, given our current market conditions. Anyway, so 110 there, USB there. Let's see what else. Did they put them in the bunks at all? Yeah, another USB in the bunks. And there's your the battery with your solar charger right there. Thermostat, so you can set your AC or your furnace. And there's your bottom bunk with another USB right there. I like the lights too. That's a nice little handy light, and they're all LED. And you simply push a button, and you got a little reading light available for you when you need it. Let's go here to our infotainment center, I guess you'd call it. Basically your radio, you have an aux cord. You also do have Bluetooth as well. 2 zones of speakers. So you have speakers inside as well as out. So you can have them both running, or none, or one or the other. And you can stream any kind of Spotify stuff, whatever you want to stream off of YouTube, however you want to stream with your audio, which is really handy. Or you can kind of go old school and do the old radio even. And then you have a little remote for that as well. So right here, we have our electric awning extend button. I'll put this out a little bit. Yeah, I can't really put it out too much because I'm close. Wait, that's there. Put that back in. You do have the light for the awning. There you go. Kind of cool. As well as a porch light. And then your master for your interior lights as well. I love it when they put this all right here. It makes it look really clean. And then down below, you have your water heater button to activate your water heater, as well as your water pump when you want to have some water going, as well as all your tank checks right there, so you can see where you're at. You have a little cargo net, nice for extra goodies. Fire extinguisher, obviously safety first. I believe that's going to be your propane monitor, as well as a smoke detector right there. So we're all covered safety-wise here, folks. All right, that about wraps it up. Wow, this is a long video. If you have any questions for me, please leave a comment or a question in the comment section please like and subscribe. I am trying to grow this channel. If there's a particular RV you want me to do a review on, just let me know. If I have it in my inventory, I will definitely do a video review for y'all, no problem. Once again, thank you very much. Please be safe, and please have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.